While certain elements within the government itself say the 13th Amendment to the Constitution must be abolished, others say that the need of the hour is not to abolish the 13th Amendment, but the abolishing of the executive presidency. Let's take a look at some of the views that have been expressed in the political arena on these highly contentious topics.
Police බලතලය තු ඉඩම් බලතල අපේ ව්‍යවස්ථාවේ දැනට තියෙනවා.
Police powers and land powers are ingrained in the constitution. At the same time, there are provisions for 2 or 3 adjacent provinces to form one provincial council. The other important factor is the powers that have been granted in terms of the parallel lists. We are open to holding a discussion with all political parties, including the United National Party, the Janatha Vimukti Peramuna, the Sri Lanka Freedom Party, the Muslim Congress, and even the Tamil Alliance, and any diplomatic group regarding this matter.
රාජතාන්ත්‍රික පිරිසකට අපිත් එක්ක මේක පිළිබඳව සාකච්ඡා කරන්න පුළුවන් අපි විවෘතයි.
Meanwhile, on a recent episode of the Satana political debate program telecast on our sister channel Sirasa TV, this was the situation that arose. Clearly, when dissolving a provincial council, the views of the chief minister must be sought. This is clearly included here. It is there, minister. It is there. Look. Eight. Look at 8. It says the governor can dissolve the provincial council. The decision is made by the governor. There is a clause. It clearly states that the Honourable Minister can dissolve the Provincial Council as per the prerogative of any person. Meanwhile, the National Freedom Front, a constituent of the ruling UPFA, commenced a campaign to collect signatures for a petition under the theme No Election in the North with Police and Land Powers.
ඒ නඩේට තානාපති කාර්යාල වලින් එක එක ට්‍රීට්මන්ට් දෙනවා ට්‍රීට්මන්ට් ඔය පරණ වාමාංශික පක්ෂවල අද
Those in the Central Committee of all leftist parties now are mostly NGO crows. Now these people are saying that it is okay to hold elections in the north. There will be no problem if they possess these powers. They argue as to why the election cannot be held in the north if it was held in other areas. Either abolish the 13th Amendment or remove its poisonous fangs. If the leftists say they will not give a 2/3 majority, then it is no problem. Let us go for a referendum. However, during a meeting with the chief prelate of the Ramanya sect, Senior Minister D.A.W. Gunasekara noted that elections in the north must be held under the 13th Amendment. They are asking that police powers be removed prior to the election in the north. This power is not being enforced now, so why are they bringing it up? It is only the north that does not have a provincial council. The moment the president decided to hold an election, a dialogue was commenced asking that these powers be removed. I suspect as to whether they are doing this to prevent a provincial council election being held. Meanwhile, the National Movement for Social Justice says that the need of the hour is not the abolishing of the 13th Amendment, but the abolition of the executive presidency. No one talks about the things that are being done through the position of president. Neither the government nor the opposition or the citizens of our country speak about this. This is because if they speak about it, they will have to face the repercussions the next day. 75% of the media is under the government. There is no recourse to be had in the courts or from the police. Even monks are afraid to come forward. We do not know where we may be taken tomorrow. Society has come to this level, and therefore we have pledged our support and are working towards replacing this society with a just and fair society. We live in a fish tank, like fish. We receive some food in the morning as per the whim of the presidency, but we cannot go beyond the limits of this fish tank. If we need water, then it is purified and given. Oxygen is also given. We have been put in such a position today. Every day the loan repayments increase. They increase by 1.5% a year. Loan repayments are 82% of Sri Lanka's national income at present. If the current situation prevails, in 6 years, loan repayments will be equal to GDP. We need not be afraid, as the demon is not as black as is being said. This is because wherever the people organize, they take away from that power that has gathered. They have the ability to do this. That is why we say that the speed at which we work and organize, our dedication and what we bring forth must increase as well.
අපිට මේ වැඩේ කරන වේගය මීට වඩා වැඩි කරන්න පුළුවන්.